In this video, I am revealing the secret force that's at play that permeates everything around us, societal and social conditioning, and makes us reject ourselves and go on quests to be thin, to lose weight, whatever that might be. And these quests actually set us up for failure and make us struggle more with food and make us gain more weight, everything that we don't want. So I'm revealing that force to you today, and then how to move beyond it so you can be set up for food freedom forever. So most women, most of us, I can speak for myself, especially, when I was really deep in my struggle and so forth, we have this thing inside of us that desires to be thin. And we might even wonder why that is. Like, I feel superficial that I can't do this whole body love thing. I look at everyone else and I don't judge them for their bodies, but I'm judging myself. Why is that? And I want to remind you that this isn't because you're some vain, superficial person. Most likely because of societal conditioning, because of what's been passed down through our families, because of what's been passed down in, the collective consciousness, the population society around us, is this belief that, fulfillment and joy happens in life when we are a certain size. And it even goes deeper than that. I'm gonna take a step back and explain to you this thing called tribe mentality. And when we were growing up and living in tribes and things like that, human connection was vital for survival. If you were not accepted into the tribe, if you didn't have a partner to support you through life, you would most likely not survive. If you were on your own in the woods, in the wilderness, your rate of survival, your chance of survival would be so much significantly lower. And so if we associate the desire to be thin with actual fitting in, love and partnership, success, acknowledgement, admiration, acceptance, these are core human needs, right? Admiration might not be, but acceptance, approval, belonging, love, and connection, core human needs. And if we don't have those, it actually registers as a threat to survival in our bodies, in our system. So your desire to be thin is most likely linked to way more than like, oh man, I just want to feel confident and look good in shorts, right? Viscerally, subconsciously, you're most likely linking thinness, an ideal body, with survival, with fitting in, with having love, with having the life that you want. And by the way, these beliefs aren't true. You don't have to be thin to be loved. You don't have to be thin to fit in, right? However, a lot of this is been conditioned through societal influences. And I'm gonna call this secret force diet culture. And this is the belief that all your needs in the world will get met when you are a certain size. It's a belief that anything behind this little acceptable size is not good, right? You're gonna get judged, you're gonna get criticized, you're gonna get whatever. And so, it goes really, really big, right? Like most clothes in stores are just constructed for this size. Most people you see on TV, that are popular are just this size. Models, just this size. Social media influencers, just this size. We just have It's literally like seeping in around us in our field all the time that our body needs to be different than it is. And what's insane is the bodies that are being shown to us that are socially acceptable are like 1% of the population, or I think it's like 5% of the population for some. It's 1% of the population for that crazy model body type. And so we're comparing ourselves to this body that's not even realistic for so many people to have. And this creates this intense desire to be thin, which has people, so then the little diet industry shows you this shiny new diet that's gonna be your answer for everything. And marketing monsters out there know that if they can show you that this diet is going to make you feel loved, cared for, accepted, admired, have significance, all these needs that you desire, which by the way are needs for survival, and just being human, they're matching this diet with satisfying these needs. And then most people at some point in their life will do anything to make that diet work, right? And it's this promise of once the diet works, you're gonna be there, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be confident, you're gonna be fulfilled. And I can speak for myself. I remember, I thought once I was a certain size, the, rainbows and unicorns would fall from the sky and everything would be great. And I remember when I competed in fitness competitions, and I got on stage and I actually didn't let my mom take any pictures because I was like so critical of how my body looked. I didn't think I was lean enough and I was embarrassed. And I was probably like 15 pounds less than this and crazy lean. If anything, I probably didn't look healthy, but at the time I thought that I wasn't, good enough and I needed to be different to be worthy of even taking a picture. And so you take you wherever you go. You take your internal world wherever you go. And there's nothing wrong with having a desire to lose weight. It's just very important to understand that sometimes our desires, some aren't rooted in reality, right? And I'm not saying that you can't lose weight at all, but sometimes we need to, make peace with the body type we have. For me, this is where my body goes without dieting, without intense workouts. I have cellulite on the back of my legs. Could I work out and eat in a way that got rid of the cellulite? I probably could, and I don't want to. Like, I want to live my life. I want to go have brunch with my friends. I want to have a good time, and I don't care, even though, maybe I would like it not there, I'm not going to torture myself to get rid of it. And you can get to this place too, where your body goes to a size where you feel incredible, and then you're also not doing these crazy diet fads to get yourself to this size that doesn't stay, because we all know 95% of diets fail, and they fail and also make you gain more weight. They create behavior like binge and emotional eating. They have you rebound. They don't work. Like keto, for example, is literally a just repurposed Atkins diet that came out 30 years ago. Before Atkins and keto came out, everyone was doing slim fast and low fat. People were saying fat was making people fat, and then Atkins comes out and they say, no, certain fats are okay. And then paleo, and then raw food, and all these people that, found these diets, they would die saying that their diet is the best, right? And it's all contradictory and it's all confusing. So don't let diet culture, don't let fad diets take you off your path. With all this confusion out there, the answer is returning to your truth and returning to those cues that your body gives you. And I'm not just talking intuitive eating. That could be a tool, right? I'm talking walking through the world knowing what's going to leave you feeling fulfilled, what's going to leave you feeling satisfied, both physically with your food and mentally and emotionally with your needs, and making your decisions from that connected place and truly honoring yourself moment by moment. And I know I just shared a lot, and I know some of this stuff can be a little hard to take in, especially this idea of rejecting diet culture and honoring yourself instead. And so I made you a free training in the comments. It's in the link in the comments that you can go click right now, get access to it. It will support you through this and creating a life of freedom and ease with your food so you can live a life in a body that you absolutely adore. So go get that training now. Let me know what you think, or if you have any questions in the comments on this video, and I will see you next week.